Hello friends, already in the last lecture we have completed our 4.1. Moving to the part of exercise 4.2. So here we are going to start exercise 4.2, and in that case your first numerical is, first of all I am going to read the numerical over here, and the part is construct a tangent to a circle. Construct a tangent to a circle with center P and radius 3.2 centimeter. Means center is P and radius is 3.2 centimeter. At any point M on it, and you have to construct a tangent at point M which is on circumference of circle. In this case, first of all we are going to draw a center of a circle with P. So P is now center of a circle over here. Now we have to draw a circle of radius 3.2 centimeter. So here I am taking a distance of 3.2 centimeter, and with the help of my instrument, this is nothing but my pointed head, this is nothing but my pencil head, and I am going to draw a circle of radius 3.2 centimeter. So here I have drawn a circle with radius 3.2 centimeter. Now after completing that part, their condition that this circle is of radius 3.2 centimeter. So circle is of radius 3.2 centimeter. Now we have to take any point M on circumference of circle. So tentatively I am going to draw first radius over here, and I am going to extend it outside the circle. And let us say this is a point M where you want to draw a tangent. Please draw your point M somehow outside over there, because your tangent is coming over here. Now we have to do a part. Take a rounder, and here a circle having a radius 3.2 centimeter. So I would like to request a part that you have to make 2 marks from over here M, and that should be over here on the radius. So take a distance less than 3.2 centimeter so that your marks will automatically come between MP and next over here. So I am taking a tentative distance. You can take 2.5, but less than 3.2 centimeter. Here I have taken a tentative distance, and from point M I am going to make 2 marks. One is inside the circle on a radius, and second is outside the circle. And remember, in this case you have taken M point as a reference point over here. Naturally you can say distance from M to this point is exactly equal to the distance from M to this point. So this distance or 2 equidistance mark in the form of arc is over there. Now again you have to increase the distance in a rounder. Whatever distance you have taken over here, you have to increase the distance, and these 2 points will be act as your reference point. I repeat, these 2 points which is formed by arc and the line will be act as a reference point. You have to take a distance somehow larger so that your arc must be outside the circle. Here I have taken a tentative distance more than 3.2 centimeter, and from reference point we have make 1 mark upstairs and second mark downstairs. Now keeping the same distance, I repeat, keeping the same distance, you have to take the reference point over here. And now with the help of reference point you are going to make 1 mark on upstairs and second mark on downstairs, and in this way your 2 marks are available. Now as you make upper mark, lower mark and M, you have to draw a line passing from these 3 points. If the line is passing from this, it's accurate. So I am going to draw a line. First mark M, now this line, let us say I am going to call this line as line L over here. Now this line L is nothing but tangent to a circle. This line L is nothing but tangent to a circle at any point M which is on circumference of circle, and naturally it is a radius, it's a tangent. Automatically you have drawn a perpendicular with angle 90 degree, and in this way you can draw a tangent to the respective circle at point M. Okay, now we are moving for the second problem of exercise 4.2, and the numerical is question 2 of exercise 4.2, and the part is draw a circle of radius 2.7 centimeter. Draw a circle of radius 2.7 centimeter, full stop. Draw a tangent to the circle at any point. Means you have to take any point on a circumference of a circle, and at that point we have to draw a tangent. It is the same problem just like a previous problem, but here they have not mentioned any center name as well as any point name, and we have to identify the name over here. So in this case, first of all I am going to take center of a circle. center of a circle and giving it name as a O. And now as per their instruction, we have to take the radius of 2.7 centimeter. So again, when you are going to take the radius in terms of 2.7 centimeter, and the part is, we have our scale, and here we are taking a distance of 2.7 centimeter. So from 0 to 2.7. And now we are going to draw a radius with 2.7 centimeter as per scale available over here. So we are going to draw a circle of radius 2.7 centimeter. Now in this way, your circle is going to get completed. Student, please pay attention. You have your standard instrument, so take a precaution when you are going to complete the part. Here I am going to use my instrument for the application. Next, here after completing a circle with radius 2.7 centimeter, we have to draw a tangent at any point. In this case, first of all, you have to draw a radius and extend that radius outside the circle. So here I am going to draw a line in the form of radius and extending it outside the circle. Now when I have drawn a radius and extended that outside line over here, I am going to indicate this point which is on circumference of circle as well as on a radius, and I am going to indicate this point as a name P. Naturally my tangent will be over here like this structure, but now we have to make a construction. Radius of this circle is 2.7, so you can also mark it over here, and the radius of circle, that is R, 2.7 centimeter. So that dimension is going to get mentioned. Do not disturb this line over here during the application. In this case, when you want to draw a part, we have to make a construction over here. For the pattern, you have to take a rounder with you, and the part is here again from the point P. From the point P, you have to make two marks. One is inside, second is outside. And please, for this part, as radius is 2.7 centimeter, you take a distance less than 2.7 centimeter. Then and then that mark will be available on the radius. So I am taking a tentative distance. You can take 2 centimeter. That will be perfect for you. So I am going to make a mark over here. From reference point P, I have to make two marks. One is inside, second is outside, and the part will be. From this reference, I have make two marks. One is over here and second is over here. In this way, you have make two marks. One is inside and another is outside, taking the reference point P. Now again in a rounder, you have to increase the distance so that your marks must be outside the circle. That will be accurate for you. And taking a distance more than half means you have to take the distance more than this, somehow larger, and the part is, now you have to take the reference this point and this point over here. So the mark will be, from this reference, your one mark will be upstairs and second arc is at downstairs. In a similar manner, with the reference over here, you have to make, from this point, your next marking will be done, and one mark upstairs and second mark downstairs. Remember student, your first mark is always larger. Your first mark is always larger. The reason behind is that you don't know the tentative position, but your second marker is always smaller. Second arc is always smaller as you are getting the position. Now as you make one mark upstairs and second mark downstairs, you have to draw a line passing from your first mark, just touches the small point P and just touches the third mark over here. And in this way, you are going to draw a tangent to this part. So your tangent is, and in this way, you are going to complete your tangents over there. And this is nothing but L as a tangent over here. So in this way, we have drawn a circle with center O having a radius 2.7 centimeter. After that, we have drawn a radius OP extended up to certain part, and with the help of P, we have make first arc, second arc on a part of a radius and extended part, and after that, taking with the reference of first point and second point, we have make one mark upstairs, second mark downstairs. Next, from the reference of second point, we have make mark upstairs, second and downstairs, and we have drawn this line which passes or just touches the P, and in this way we have drawn a tangent. Hello friends, continuation with the lecture. Now we are in exercise 4.2 of construction and numerical number 3, and the part is, they have given a question to us. Question number 3, draw a circle of radius 3.6 centimeter. Draw a circle of radius 3.6 centimeter. Draw a tangent to a circle. Draw a tangent to the circle at any point on it without using center. Means in this case we are going to draw a circle, but we have to consider that we don't know the center or central position. Now we have to use a rounder over here, pointed head and pencil head, and we have to take a radius of 3.6 centimeter. So here from my scale I am going to take a radius of 3.6 centimeter and I am going to draw a circle over here. So I have taken a point over here, and first I am going to draw a circle of radius 3.6 centimeter, and this is the first step of your construction. As we have drawn a circle over here, as we have drawn a circle of radius 3.6 centimeter, now a problem is that we don't know the center over here, and as per their condition, draw a circle of radius 3.6 centimeter that we have completed. Draw a tangent to a circle at any point on it without using center, means we don't know the center. In this case, the method is called as a triangle method, and the part is, first of all, we have to identify or define a particular point where you want to draw a tangent. Let us say A is a point which is on circumference of circle, and I want to draw a tangent over there. Taking A as one of the point, you have to draw a triangle such that all three vertices of triangle must lie on circumference of circle. What does it mean? Let me clear. Here I am going to draw first line, so called as A to B. Now again second point B is on circumference of circle. Now I am going to draw another line from B to C. And again I am going to draw a line from C to A. In this way, first of all, you have to create a triangle over here. Now the first part, A is the point where you want to draw a tangent. Naturally this tangent will be like this, but in that case we don't know the center. So we have drawn a triangle ABC, triangle ABC, such that all three vertices A as well as B as well as C, all three lies on circumference of circle. Remember, center is somewhere over here, but we are not supposed to use the center over here. Now your next tangent will be over here like this. Now how to draw, that is the main part, and here your next step of construction will be get started, and the part is here. Now remember, considering C as a center, you are supposed to draw arc. Considering C as a center, you are supposed to draw arc. In this case, if you are using a vertices C, then your arc is in this direction, then your arc is in this direction. But if you take center arc of B over here and you are going to take arc B over here, then you have to draw this arc in this direction. Let me clear by structure. First, taking B as a vertices, you have to draw one arc. I repeat, this vertices B as a point of a reference, and you have to draw arc, and that arc will be like this. This arc is such that it must touches two sides. That is, one side is a AB and second side is a BC. Now your respective arc touches at two sides over here, keeping the same distance in a rounder. Keeping same distance in a rounder, you have to take the vertices A and you have to draw the arc in bottom direction such that it touches the side AC also. Means your arc will be like this. And in this way you have completed your arc. Remember once again, you have taken a particular distance in a B point vertices and you have drawn one arc. Taking the reference of B, you have drawn the arc, and keeping the same distance over here, you have to take the vertices A and draw the arc. Now second part, you have to take this distance over here. I am going to show you in a dotted line. Actually it is not required in examination, but you should know. Here you have to take these two vertices in terms of a point distance such that one is a part of a AB and second is a part of BC. And you have to take this distance in a rounder. I take, this is only a reference, and taking one vertices over here and second marking over here, and you have to make a mark over here, and in this way you have generated a new point over here. And now you have to join this point with A and you have to draw a line, and that will be your tangent. So the part is, here I am going to join this point A and in this way you can say the line L. Now here line L is tangent to the circle at point A, and we have drawn this tangent without center of a circle. Hello friends, already we have started exercise 4.2 and in which in construction we are going to look fourth numerical over here. First of all I am going to read the numerical and the numerical is draw a circle of radius 3.3 centimeter. Draw a circle of radius 3.3 centimeter. Draw a chord PQ of length. Draw a chord PQ of length 6.6 centimeter. Full stop. Draw tangent to a circle at point P and Q. Draw a tangent to a circle at point P and Q. Write your observation about the tangents. Means initially they have given a radius 3.3 centimeter and chord PQ of length 6.6 centimeter. Exactly radius get double and converted into chord 6.6. Naturally it is nothing but the diameter starting from the construction. First of all we have to draw a radius of 3.3 centimeter. Now your target is first to draw a radius of circle 3.3 centimeter. So here there doesn't have any given a name center. So I am going to take first center over here and I am going to take a radius in my rounder. Remember this is my pointed head, this is my pencil head and I am going to take a radius of 3.3 centimeter. So now my radius is of 3.3 centimeter. Now I am going to draw a radius of circle 3.3 centimeter and the part is. So this is my circle of radius 3.3 centimeter. Remember they doesn't have given any center name, so I am going to give it O over here. And after that, as per their condition, this circle is a radius of 3.3 centimeter and we have to draw a chord PQ of length 6.6 centimeter. Naturally it is double of the radius, means it is actually a diameter. So here taking a part over here in the form of diameter. Now do a little favor student, extend this radius or you can say a diameter outside the circle also, because we have to draw a tangents over here. Now as per their condition, here P and Q is a chord of length 6.6 centimeter having a center O. Now remember we have to draw two tangents at point P and Q. Means your first tangent will be like this and your second tangent is like this, and for that part we have to do a construction. So we have drawn a chord PQ of length 6.6 centimeter extended away outside the circle from both the parts. Now again you have to take a rounder, pointed head and pencil head. Now remember the radius of OP as well as OQ, that is 3.3 centimeter. So take a lesser distance than that so that you can get one marking from inside and second marking from outside. And now point P as well as point Q will be act as your standard center for mark. So taking from the first condition, I have taken a lesser distance. You can take 2.5 or like that. Here in a rounder I am keeping the point P as a center over here and I am going to make a 2 mark. First inside the circle and second outside the circle. So in this way I will make 2 marks over here. Now with the help of first mark and second mark that you have made inside the circle and outside the circle, now increase the distance in your rounder and from this point as a marking point I am going to take arc. First arc upstairs, second arc downstairs. In this way you are going to make 2 marks over here. Next you have to take the reference of second arc that you have made over here and the part is. Here in this case keeping the same distance what you kept over here, once again I am going to clear it. Whatever be the distance you have kept over here, you have to maintain the same distance when you are going to make the mark from this point. So here from this point 1 mark over here and second mark over here. Remember in this construction your first arc is always larger, your first arc is always larger and your second arc is always smaller. Second arc is always smaller as you are getting the tentative position. And now with the help of first mark, P point and second mark, you have to draw a simple straight line which is exactly perpendicular to your OP and the respective line is Remember, here the part is this line, so called as, let's say I'm going to call it as a tangent L. This tangent L is exactly perpendicular to your radius OP over here, and in this way your first tangent is get completed. In a similar manner you have to process for the same part, but now your Q will be act as a center marking over here because your respective tangent is over here. In this case, take a general distance in a rounder and again take a lesser distance than 3.3. The reason behind that, one mark is towards somewhere between O and Q and second mark will be outside the circle. So I have taken a distance approximately 2.5 and I am going to make a mark over here. From this part, I have made first mark outside the circle and second mark inside the circle. Now, these are the two marks that you have made with the reference of central point Q, which is a part of a circle or circumference of a circle. And now I am going to take a distance in a rounder. Again, whatever the distance you have taken over here, you have to increase it somehow. And the part is, I want to make two marks. One mark is in upper direction and second mark is at lower direction. And in this way, you have made two marks. Clear? And after your first mark over here, you have to take the same distance in a rounder, and now inside mark that you have made over here will be act as center for you. Now keeping a particular same distance over here, I want to make a marks over here, and the part is, your first arc is upstairs and second arc is downstairs. Remember student, I am using two different color markers. The reason so that you can easily understand the part, but you have to draw entire diagram with the simple pencil. And now as your upper mark is ready, your lower mark is ready, you have to draw simple straight line passing between them. So the line is now as per construction you can easily see that here I am going to call second tangent as tangent M. And remember, again OQ is a radius, line M is a tangent at Q. Naturally your this angle is also 90 degree. Now your first angle by tangent L is also 90 degree. Second angle by tangent M is also 90 degree. So 90 plus 90 is 180 degree. I repeat, 90 plus 90 is nothing but 180 degree. Naturally you can say that tangent L is parallel to tangent M, and that is nothing but observation about tangents. So you can say that tangent L is parallel to tangent M, and this is your observation for chord PQ, which is nothing but diameter of 6.6 centimeter.